Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Listen, cause I've been needing to get some of y'all together all day. So, first thing I see, I believe, getting on my Instagram this morning. Judy and the brat expecting a baby. Well, the brat's carrying it. As we've seen over the years, I wouldn't even call her a stud. Clearly, we've seen the brat get sexy a number of times. She clearly dresses in a way that's comfortable for her, whether that be girly or tomboyish. But scratch all that. She's still full on a female. She got breasts, she got a vagina. Why is it that y'all be looking stupid? Those, to me, more so that aren't a part of the community, meaning the gay community. Well, why is the brat carrying the baby? I would think Judy would carry the baby. She's had pregnancies more than once. Why can't the brat experience that? She's still a female. Who are y'all to tell anybody how they should be in a relationship? Who should carry a kid when it's two females? Or, just because one dresses tomboyish. Like, I don't always dress girly. I dress how the hell I want to. I hate when people do that even with me. Like, I'm not a whole stud. And, oh, you gotta wear heels. You're supposed to look like this. No, the hell I'm not. I'm supposed to be comfortable. We're supposed to be who we are. Why do y'all keep trying to assume people don't know who they are and trying to tell them you're the one confused? They're not. It's you. It's you people that always got some stupid look on your face. So how are they confused when you the one like, That'd be like, y'all never think of it like that, huh? You're the one like, I don't get it. Scratching your head. They're not. They totally get it. Because it's their life, not yours. Why do y'all do that? Like, insert yourself in a negative way in people's lives. Nobody asked you. Y'all just as pesky as, what's his name? Was it Ezel? And Friday? You ain't have to stop and be nosy. Keep moseying on. Like, come on now. Y'all be just doing too much in this world. And then got her to talk about the Lord in the Bible. Y'all still really on this trying to tell people how they should live, but you're living your life. If you choose to live your life in a way that you gonna carry yourself, what you think is perfection, just to please other people, that is fine. But do that over there. Don't try to drag anybody else in that, because you're wrong. You're just as wrong as trying to tell them about themselves. And I ain't wrong trying to correct y'all, because y'all the one inserting yourself negatively. I be sitting here trying to be positive, or I don't say nothing at all. Y'all the ones always got to be up in somebody's business, and it's something you know nothing about. Y'all don't even be gay or be nothing a part of the gay community, but scratching your heads to try to understand them. That's, like I said before in a video, that's like white people trying to understand what black people go through. That's like y'all trying to insert yourself and talk and tell Asian people or somebody about their culture, and you not even one of them. Like, does that make sense to you? Like, even when it comes to telling us like how men and how women should be treated, really, we should all just be respectful to each other. We really can't tell each other how to carry ourselves. As human, we could just be like, as grown adults, carry yourself in a certain way. But really, we cannot tell anyone, as a man, as a woman, how to carry themselves. Like, we really can't, because neither one of us knows what that feels like. Okay? We don't know what it feels like to have what you have down there. And you don't know what it's like to have what we have or carry your kid. Y'all be trying to tell people about stuff you know nothing about. You haven't experienced. Or don't even, like, you're not even educated on that. Like, it's some things we really don't have to go through to know, like, it's wrong or it's painful or, that hurts somebody. We don't have to experience certain things to, like, have an understanding or to have grace about it or whatever. Just go and be a decent human being. I've said this. I'm sorry. We don't know how many times and who actually wrote that Bible that y'all trying to quote scriptures from. We have not physically ourselves seen God. But what I know is most of you try to speak positive unless y'all trying to judge somebody. That goes out the window. That's what I'm noticing. But you're like, the Lord this and the Lord that and the Bible this. But you don't even apply that. Because as soon as you feel like it's a situation where you can insert your negative opinion directly to somebody, y'all do it. I am so confused. Like, y'all ain't never heard some things don't need to be said. Just keep, like, trust me, the world will still go on. They didn't really ask for your opinion. Like, it's almost like when money burns a hole in people's pockets, how we say that. Like, money's burning a hole in your pocket because you can't wait to go spend it. That's like y'all be having diarrhea of the mouth. And whatever comes to your brain, whether it's an educated opinion that's about to come out your mouth that had popped in your brain or uneducated, y'all finna say it. Y'all about to say it. And I've said this, like, if you're not going in your everyday life around, if you're not going around and telling everybody how you feel about what they're wearing, their size, their height, their, like, physical, how they talk, how they makeup look, how they wigs look, how they dress, what they driving in, where they live, how they want to still have an air mattress or a mattress on the floor and not have a bed frame. But they got a whole place, though. Y'all want to talk about how people spend their money. If you're not finna do that in their face on a regular, down the street, on your everyday, don't do it anywhere. If you're not going to direct that, like I said, people going to have opinions. People going to have thoughts. We are human. We are not perfect. I have them too. Sometimes I'll be like, well, that wig just sitting on her head. Like, I mean, you notice that we can't act like we don't. That's stupid to say that. Like, you're never, I don't care how much you love the Lord. Like, you notice right and wrong or, something out of place. Let's just be real. Let's not even sit up there and act like we don't. And we're not going to agree with what everybody says or does in life. We're not going to be cool, like, best friends with everybody. But I respect you. You respect me. I don't have to direct any negativity to you. Any. What do I get out of that? I don't have to be in your shoes. I don't have to live your life. I don't have to live in your body. I don't have to be in your bed. I don't have to date who you date. All I can do is, though, when I see something abusive or toxic or, like I said before, hurting kids or hurting somebody, I'm going to, as a human, step up and say something if I can, or do something if I'm able. I don't care who business they thought it was. That's not what I'm finna just watch and be okay with, right? But you living your life, you doing what you do, you happy, like, whatever. That ain't my business. You want to dress how you dress, put makeup on this way, you feel like you in the wrong body and you want to make a change. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm still going to be me. I'm still a girl. Like, I ain't changed. Like, that does not stop anything y'all got going on. What you should think about is how evil y'all can get. That should be something you should be concerned about. And, like, y'all be so concerned and inserting yourself directly in somebody else's life. Did you have time to correct yours? Did you make time to make sure yours was right? how you gonna tell somebody else where they finna go or not finna go in life because they doing what you feel is sinning or this and that? They living life wrong. And you thought you was living yours right? Because you judging them, because you're attacking them, because you talking all this negative stuff. So you really thought that your way was better than those that choose to respect people's lives. Let people live their life and make their mistakes like you doing yours. If you just anywhere in your mind that you think that it make more sense to voice your negative opinion over mine supporting somebody or shutting up, minding my business, or trying to be positive, you're crazy. Straight like that. Because that is insane. But then we'll turn right back around. Well, the Lord, He is there for everybody. He looks over all of us, and, He'll never betray you, and He gonna always come. He gonna come. May not be when you want Him to come, but He gonna come. And, He sees all, and He knows all, and, He works through us, and He'll never put more on us than we can bear. All these things, and, He loves all His children, and all these things that we say. Do y'all hear yourselves? So apply that to your lives. Also remember where it said you cannot judge anyone. Like, you don't have a final say. That's what we say too about Him. He has a final say. So why y'all keep speaking for God? Even with saying that He may be working through somebody, I don't think He ever gonna come working through somebody else to be negative to somebody else. Think about that one when y'all running y'all mouths. He ain't never sent you to be negative to nobody. Because you still got to put the other thing together that He has the final say. And you were not the judge. You cannot condemn anybody. So think about that. At the same time when you're trying to say, well, I was sitting here, to tell you about the Lord. Don't stray nobody. Don't get on the wrong idea. Don't attach no negativity to the Lord. That's you. That ain't got nothing to do with Him. That is all you. You're negative. You need to go heal. You need to go find some peace, find some business, and stay out of other people's negatively. You need to go look at yourself and see what's wrong with you, because clearly you're trying to place that on somebody else that's over here living their lives. That be like, that's what I'm saying. It gets to y'all so bad. You can't just see it like everybody else that's being positive. For those that are being positive, you negative people want to see, dang, I gotta tell them something to ruin what they doing. How dare them look happy? How dare they be happy? Within their skin, within their lives, within their relationships. Oh my God, that's not normal. What they doing ain't right. I gotta just put my 2 cents in. I have to say something. The Lord put this on my mind. No, don't blame Him. Do not blame Him for that. He did not do that. That's you. That is you. He ain't sent you to do none of that. He is not working through you to be negative on nobody's life. He will be working through you to be positive and to bring people closer, tell them more about Him. Educate them and put them on who the Lord is. He ain't asked you, He ain't working through you to be no negative person and to try to condemn somebody when you ain't got that type of power. That's your problem. You go to reading the Bible back to front to back, and think because you in church all the days that you can be, that you done did something. That now that gives you the power to condemn somebody down here on earth. Right here. Like, no, are you crazy? No. Y'all better get it together. Y'all better get it together. Everybody else is not the problem. Y'all, this world of people could be so evil. 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 Straight like that. And a lot of y'all could do better. A lot of y'all could do better than that. That's the crazy thing. Y'all choose to be that way. You choose to not get better. You choose to not be better. That's a choice. You choose to not hear the right things. Like, y'all just want to ignore when people say something right and positive. They wrong. I don't see how that works. I'm never going to be wrong for wanting to be positive, supportive, helpful to people, whether you my people or you a stranger. And if your mind and heart don't tell you, it don't soften like that, it don't work like that, you're the issue. It ain't nobody else. I'm going to respect other people's choices. I may not always agree. It may not be my thing. May not be something I want to apply to my life. And that's just it. You have a choice. You don't have to be like them. But respect is respect. You ain't got to attack me. You don't have to disrespect me. Because clearly y'all got it in your head too that, hey, because I feel my opinion makes sense. And I read the Bible and I go to church so I could tell them about themselves. And it's freedom of speech and all these things that I'm allowed to be negative because there's going to be negative people. But how dare you let that get to you, the person that I'm being negative to? How dare you let that bother you and say anything back? You should just let that roll right off your shoulders. How dare you? Nah, you're disrespectful. You're going to get disrespected back. And I don't care how holy I acted. What do we say about when people do wrong in this world? That God gonna handle them. So you don't think that as a human being that's flawed, that ain't perfect, that we supposed to just let anybody disrespect us and not clap back or not fight back, not protect ourselves or defend ourselves? I'm not saying every battle. You got to pick your battles, but I'm not allowed to stand up for myself. Like, nah, no. Because you wrong. You coming for somebody trying to come for them and attack them. They have every right to defend themselves. Because you could have really just stayed to yourself. Y'all have to really think about the things you do and say. I don't think y'all do that enough. It be the people playing victim after they didn't open their big old mouths. And they took actions. Y'all better correct your own life. Stop worrying so hard. I'm still not that damn invested that I'm going to stop my day to continuously tear somebody down. I'm not finna sit there and just make my everyday is about attacking somebody and trying to tell them how they should be, how they should live their lives, how they should look, dress, how they should go, what order they should go in their lives. Their path is not yours. So you really don't have to get it. You're not with them. You're not with none of these people that a lot of y'all talk about. You're not with them. You don't have to be concerned or affected by nothing they do. Nothing. So it's not really for you to just hella try to understand. That'd be weird that y'all even feel like y'all got a comment. Well, I don't get that. I don't get how such and such. Like, what? You don't have to. You're not with me. You ain't in my body. You really don't have to understand why I'm this big or I'm this skinny or I'm this tall or I'm dating this person. You really don't. Not when people are sitting here, they not doing nothing to hurt nobody or you. Like I said, you want to be helpful to those that actually could use your help. You watching them get attacked out in these streets. You watching them get abused. You watching them hurt kids. You watching them abuse the elderly. You want to insert yourself in that? Go ahead. That's what you could be inserting yourself in. You don't have to sit there and be like, dang, I wonder why he's hitting this lady or whatever. No, it's wrong, and go ahead and handle that. Help. Go help. Call for help for them or something. You really don't have to understand anything else about nobody. Like, when they're living their lives being happy, it's really not for you to get it because you're not with them. You don't have to understand. Not in a way that you have to direct anything. And this is what I'm saying. We all will have a thought, an opinion in our minds like, we don't have to direct it. We do not have to direct it to nobody. We do not have to tell that person. We don't. Think about that, y'all. Because that's just crazy how y'all do that. Like, and then it makes sense to y'all. That made complete, total sense to just say something like negative to somebody. And you just felt so good about it. Because it was your opinion. I said what I said. That's killing me too. And yeah, if you would have said that in certain people's faces, they would have did what they did too. They would have, Think about that. Y'all not as bold as y'all trying to act like y'all are. Stop doing that. Y'all got to take accountability when you're wrong. When you're wrong. And your opinion was just that. It wasn't a fact that you put out. Studies did not show that. It was solely just what you wanted to express. It wasn't right. And for that, you could have really kept it in your thoughts. You could have came across a post or saw a person and be like, thought whatever you thought and went on about your day. You really could have. I don't know why it just to eat y'all up like, no, I gotta say something. I gotta say something. Life is not gonna be complete unless I say it. Like, okay. And then it's to act like y'all never gonna see certain people ever in life. Okay. Like, people can't travel. Can you end up having mutual friends? When I tell you, I have had enemies that knew my cousins. I've had enemies that I found out knew my cousins. Okay? Watch who you be talking about, y'all. Watch who you voice your opinion to. Watch who you mistreat and judge. Because you just never know what that could bring in your life, y'all. Let's try to do only things that are necessary, that are needed. Not just in your thoughts, your sole opinion. Like, no, just necessary for real. Like, but happy Tuesday, y'all, and get it together. That's what I'm going to say. In my 702 voice.